Well, I've worked for the Chickasaw Nation for quite a while. In fact, I just got my 20-year recognition last week, so that's always exciting. But not all of those years have been in with Bedre, but a good portion, I'd say at least half of that. We're probably into at least 10 years now. So Bedre is definitely it's part of my adult working career, and I have a culinary background, but I also have a PR, sales, marketing background. So it all fits really well.
Yeah, those two go perfect together, right?
Yes.
The business you're in today. What do you grow up in the area? Did you grow up in the area? Did you grow up?
Oh yeah, I grew up in Oklahoma, and I mean I've lived in different states, in Texas and Florida and Tennessee and South Carolina. So I've been around. But
did you think growing up that you were going to be general manager of a chocolate factory one day? You mentioned the culinary background. Was that like an early on kind of a goal if I want to be in the culinary industry and the food and beverage industry?
It turned into that when I went to culinary school, and I had to really think about that when I started culinary school. So I was in Florida at the time, in Miami, and because I love cooking, obviously, and it's kind of like eating the chocolate. I thought, I love cooking. Going to school, is it going to make it more of a job, and then it's not as pleasurable as it is just being a cook. But actually, it was an amazing education because it gave me that background for really any type of food industry that I wanted to pursue, because and this was Johnson & Wales, which I think is an absolutely wonderful culinary school, because they give you a really good basic core education. And it's not like people think, oh, well, you're going to learn all these recipes. No, it's not really about the recipe. It's about the basics of what cooking means and learning, cooking, process and procedures from all over the world. We had chefs from all over the world that were our teachers, So it was an amazing experience. I mean, I just loved it. So when I came back to Oklahoma, the original owner, I worked for him for couple of years. Then I went back to work for the Chickasaw Nation, which is, I'm Chickasaw, and that's my tribe, and I love them, and I like being part of the culture that I grew up in. To work in that, it's very rewarding. And the chocolate factory just kind of turned into something that Governor Anatubby wanted. He saw it was probably the first business that really would expand our business, background. And we were just really happy to, be able to purchase it from the original owner. He was an oil man, and he started it and probably took it as far as he really wanted to go. I think he was getting closer to retirement, really. And he chose the perfect people to want to sell it to, because we've taken it and expanded it and brought it to where it is today.